want me to do it. They just want me to do it. They don't look for nobody else. They always, always, always look for me. Out of all the people in the whole wide world, they can't send my bills to nobody else. They always send them to me. All right, so this Echo Show, y'all. Now it is on deal, but I don't know. Hey, Tiara, I don't know why it's not allowing me to add it to the deal thread, right? But it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna give it to y'all anyway because it is on deal. You can get two of them for 89.99. Now, if you've been watching my live, maybe you're new here. If you're new, go ahead and click the follow button so I can shout you out on the roll call. Listen, this was one of my mom's Mother's Day gifts, was the Echo Show. Now, I really don't know what she gonna do with it, I don't know, but I still got it for her. It acts as a speaker. It has the video screen. You can video chat on it. If you have other Alexa products that are compatible with the Echo devices, you can I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the link for y'all and talk at the same time. Un momento, one thing at a time, Kimberly. Calm down. Calm down. Slow your roll a little bit. All right, so I'm going to put the link in the chat because it is on deal. I don't know why it won't let me add it to my stream tonight, but I don't want y'all to miss it because it is such a good deal. All right, so there it is right there in the chat. I don't know why I'm coming up anonymous. Like, what is going on tonight? Am I not logged in? Yes, I am logged in, but can y'all see that link? Why does it have me as anonymous? What's going on here tonight on my live? Anyway, two of these for $89.99. I do have the promo code. Can y'all see my link? Let me know. Let me know if you can see the link. Can y'all see me chatting? Can y'all hear me? Can somebody let me know what you can see or hear or whatever? Y'all not gonna talk? I can't. How come it's y'all? Tiara says yes, I can hear you fine. Can y'all see what I just put in the chat though? The link and what is going on tonight? Okay, let me do it this way. I'm gonna do it this way for y'all. Let me do it this way. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's the Echo Show 5. It has Alexa, a 2MP camera. I don't know how to. I don't know why it got me anonymous tonight, y'all. Y'all know me up in here. I don't know what's going on with my platform tonight. Okay, did you get the link now? Did y'all get the link now? Okay, cool. Now, it does have a promo code on the listing. Let me show it to you. Let me show you where to find it at, just in case you want to get this, because it is a good deal. Listen, the list price on this is $84.99, but you can get two of them for $89.98. So that's like almost 50% off right now. Okay, so hold on. I don't know why I'm feeling all anxious, but let me just calm down, slow down, take your time, help the people out, show them where it's at, show them where it's at. Okay, give me just a minute, y'all. Random question: if you say, would she call the? I don't know, because I've never tried that, and I definitely don't want to play with that. I have no idea. I've never tried it. I've never done it. I've never had to do it. I think that would be a nice feature, like, if something is just going on where you need to do that. I think that would be a really, really good feature. However, I don't have any reason at this time to test that out, and I don't want to do it and then I get some knocks on my door in a few minutes. I don't want to do that. I'm not ready for that. Or call a person. Yes, you can call a person if they have a Alexa enabled device like the Echo Show. I think I can call my mom on my show. Let me see. Let me try to call call. I'm gonna try to call Ella Reese. Alexa, call Ella Reese.
Calling Ella Reese Harvey's mobile.
It's calling her phone. She already gone to bed. She told me she was super tired. Let's see if she answers. MD, you finna get me in trouble. I don't know if it's calling her phone or if it's calling her Echo Show 5. I don't know which one is calling, but y'all see that it's calling her.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Okay.
61975098663 is not available.
Dang, gave her whole phone number out.
Please record
I
your
won't even
message.
thinking. Alexa,
When you have
stop.
finished
Dang, I done gave out her whole phone number on this live. Sorry, Ella Reese. She gonna get me. MD, why you make me do that? I should have cut it off when the voicemail first came on, but I won't think it. But you can get 2 of these for $89.98. Dang, I'm gonna have to buy her a gift now, MD. You done got me in trouble just that quick. All right, but she did. I talked to her like right before the live, and she told me that she was super tired and she was going to bed, but it would have been funny if she would have answered. I'm trying to bring the thing up for y'all. MD is getting me in trouble. I'd rather it be her than for it to be 50. I'm not gonna call them for nothing and then have to pay a $50 fine for calling them for nothing or whatever it costs. We ain't snitching up in the deal or dud, girl or guy. I'm not even sure because MD is not giving me indication of gender, but you done got me all the way in trouble. She done got me in trouble, y'all. Hold on. I can't even pull the thing up. I'm a female presenting as a female. Okay, girl, you done got me in trouble. All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I can't even bring it up to the thing, but they are on deal. 2 for $89.98. It makes a great gift. This is one of the gifts that I got my mom for Mother's Day. Let me put the link back in the chat, or let me put the promo code, because you do need a promo code. It's show52pk. Show52pk is the promo code that you would need in order. You add 2 of them to your cart, and then you add this promo code to your cart, and then you will get both of them for $89.98. So go ahead and take advantage of that, and then you can call Ella Reese. All right, so let me move on, y'all. All right, so the Insignia 24-inch TV still is on deal. Y'all know I like for it to sit right here whenever it's on deal so that you don't miss it. But this is the 24-inch. I'm gonna tell her myself tomorrow, MD. I am gonna tell her that, I called her on a live. She probably gonna see. She gonna get a notification that I called her, and then she's gonna be like, "You called me last night?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yeah," because MD had asked me if can I use this to call the police, and I was like, I don't know. Then she asked me, can you call anybody? And I was like, I think I can call my mom, but let's try to call Ella Reese. And then I had called you, and then I had let your voicemail play, and then you might be getting a lot of calls in the next couple of days. People just calling you and bigging you up or something like that. I'm gonna tell her myself. All right, so the Fire TV, y'all, is on deal still for $99.99, and that is such a great price because the list price is $169.99, and so it's a little baby TV. As you can see, it's the little baby, but it gets the job done. Right? So if you need a TV for a small space, like I did, that's why I bought it. $99.99. It has all the apps and stuff already up here. Excuse me. It has Netflix, Prime Video, Freevee, YouTube, News, Apple Store, all these little kiddie shows because Miss B is here during the day and she likes to watch that. She was on a big Peppa Pig role, but she has switched over to Coco Melon now. Now she only wants to watch that. But it comes with the remote. The remote has a microphone on it. I don't know what I did with the remote to this TV. I have to find it. It's around here somewhere. but it does come with a remote that you can speak into to control the TV, which is a really nice feature, especially when you don't feel like looking for stuff. Y'all ever got the remote and just started looking for your show or going to the channel where you know it is, right? You can just play Friends from HBO Max, and then it'll go there and it'll play it. HBO Max is a subscription service, though. You have to pay for that unless you have it free with something else, right? Or play Bird Box. Is that the name of the movie? Bird Box from Netflix, which I haven't seen, by the way. Or whatever you want to do. Do it with the remote and you are good. Now, not only is this one on deal, but I think there are several Insignia sizes that are on deal. So next in the carousel is the 50-inch. Did I include the 55-inch up here? I think I put the 50, but there's also a 55 that is on deal, and the 55-inch is the one that I also have. Let me pull up the video. Oh, I got a crick in my neck because I took a nap earlier today, and I must have apparently slept on my neck wrong. Okay, it doesn't want to show my video. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Where's my TV? It is just how is your water machine working out? It is working out fantastically, MD. Sitting right over in the kitchen. I got some water with it today. I needed to bring it in here because I do need some water right now. All right, so here is the 55-inch. First, you see my Mac computer, and then right beside it on the desktop is the 55-inch. Now, it's not positioned like this anymore, but I got it to use it as a bigger computer monitor. Now, this one is on deal for $299.99, $100 off the list price of $399.99. So this was a deal for me. Now, currently, it's just set up in the den, acting as a TV, which it is. I was able to hook it up to my computer with the HDMI cord to use it as a monitor, but of course I did not lose the functionality of it being a TV. It comes with the remote, of course, and I am able to switch from the computer to the television for whatever it is that I was trying to accomplish at the time. And so, y'all, this is a good deal. Maybe you need one for a different room. You know, you need the baby TV for the baby's room, and you need the big TV for the big room. You know, there you go. It is on deal for $299.99. So do take advantage of it. Sometimes y'all take too long. You go to get the deal and the deal is already gone. Hello, HT. Thank you for refollowing. Thank you for following again. Dum, 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 dum. You have shown that you're a loyal fan, because I remember you followed the other night. I still have my paper from the roll call list where I wrote HT down. However, I am not above re-shouting you out. I sure will. Hold on, let me get my paper. Un momento. Stay right there. Let me get my paper. Which one is it? This one right here. Where I had HT, but HT, I will add you to the roll call list tonight. I don't mind doing that. Y'all know when I get 15 followers, I do the roll call where you get a special shout out for following the show. So HT, you are number 1 tonight. Or this morning, I should say. All right, so if you need an Insignia TV, and this is not the only 2 sizes. Like I said, I have this one, the 24-inch, and then I also have the 55-inch. The one in the carousel is the 50-inch. I think it comes in a 75. It comes in various sizes. I will have arrived when I can figure out how to get all that set up to switch back and forth. So all you do is super easy, MD. All you do is on the remote, you hit the input thing. Hold on. I don't even think it says input. I gotta look at it. And the remote is way over in the other room. Hold on. Un momento. Let me play the video for you again, and then I can show you, because I show it in the video, me switching it to between the TV. So you take the HDMI cord and you connect it to your TV and to, from your computer to the TV. and then you take the, I'm about to say microphone, you take the remote and you press the, let me see what button I'm getting ready to press on this remote. It's super easy though. It's super easy. Do do do. La la la. All right, so on the remote, you press that button that I'm pressing right there. It has two little tiny squares, and it brings up that screen, and then you just go to HDMI 1 or go to the port that you have that HDMI cord plugged into. Whichever you might have, like on the back of this TV, I think there are 3 HDMI ports. And so I had the HDMI cord plugged into HDMI 1 port. And so you press that little icon that has the 2 screens, 2 little tiny screens. You press that and just pick the HDMI port and it'll flip back and forth. It's super, super, super easy. It sounds complicated when I explain it, but I promise you it's super easy. If I could do it, anybody could do it. Got it. I'm going to try it. Let me know your success. I'm sure, again, HDMI cord into the computer, HDMI cord into the TV, and then press that little button and you'll be able to select back and forth. So you'll be good. I promise. Okay, so next on the carousel, y'all, is the Eufy Anchor Boost IQ. I have 2 Eufy RoboVacs here. They both are sponsored products, and I like both of them. They get the job done. As I have shared with you before, this particular home has ceramic tile all throughout the ground floor. The ground floor is all ceramic tile. And so as you can imagine, the floors need sweeping every single day. I'm going to pull up the video while I'm talking. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do do do. I'm gonna save y'all. I'm gonna save y'all from the high part. Okay, so the Eufy vacuum, super easy to set up. It came out of the box with some charge already, although they recommend that you do fully charge it before you run it. But y'all know I'm a little bit hard-headed. Are you gonna sing today, HT? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So right out of the box, it had about a 30% charge, and you know, I'm all fast and anxious. Who has time to charge something all the way up before you use it? That's not my style. I'm just going to start using stuff. And so I snapped on the little corner brush and then pulled those papers off, those stickers off. It tells you to pull that off, and you turn the switch on, and then you press the button on the top and you let it run. And it does its thing in terms of cleaning up. It's going to go all around the room. It's going to, you know, it has dynamic navigation, which means it's going to map your room out, right? It'll map out your room and it will clean it efficiently. Now, the list price on this is $279.99. However, it is on deal for $169.99. It is super thin. It is not as fat or not as thick as the Roomba that I have. It is much quieter. As a matter of fact, it cleans your hard floors and it cleans your medium pile carpets. And y'all, this does work with the ALEXA, because she can spell as well. It does work with that. So if you have one of those and you don't feel like getting out of the bed to start or getting up from your chair to start the vacuum, it is no problem. You can do it right from the app, or you can do it with your voice. You just tell ALEXA to start the vacuum cleaner, start the Eufy vacuum cleaner, and it will begin to clean the house for you. And then when you walk downstairs or on your ground floor or across your carpet with just your bare feet, you're not going to be stepping on Cheerios and cookie crumbs and potato chip remnants and all of that, because it will have sucked it up. It has really good suction power. Right here, I'm trying to get it to go specifically to that pile of debris right there that I swept up intentionally Cheerio. Yeah, stuff just end up on the floor. Potato chip crumbs and all of that. There's the Roomba that is talking to, hey, how you doing? Why you sitting here? You move out the way. You see I'm trying to clean up? Move. Why y'all in my way? But some things I left as obstacles on purpose to see how it would do with those obstacles. Again, it does have dynamic navigation, so it's going to try to find its way, fill the room out, and then begin to clean up. And it does do a thorough job. Now, this is not the one that is self-emptying. This one, you do have to empty it out, but it is simple. It's simple. Now, here's the Cheerios MD. This is a mixture of Cheerios, sugar, oatmeal, and rice. And I wanted to see how well it would do with those elements that, are kind of big crummy, not just some dust on the floor. And it did okay. It cleaned up. Now, because it has that corner brush, it does kind of spread the, yes ma'am, I have to put it to the test. If I'm gonna show it, I'm gonna show y'all what it does. After all, this is deal or dud. So, I'm not gonna come up here and be like, oh, it worked. And I don't know if it works or not, or I'll tell you, okay, I haven't tried that. Like you tried to get me to call the peoples over here a few minutes ago, use the Alexa to call the peoples. I'm not going to try that. However, you see that it is picking up the trash and debris, or the rice, the Cheerios, the sugar, and the oatmeal. It's on the spot clean right now. That's why you see it spiraling inward and then outward, because it is on that spot mode. And so look, it has cleaned it all up, and then once it finishes, it will either take itself home, or it will clean up the rest of the room, or maybe it stops. I can't remember. Okay, so here, this particular home is hardwood, so I put a rug down, and I put that same mixture on top of the rug because I want to see how well it did on a rug. So again, it's on the spot clean mode, and it's just circling out there, and you can see underneath it, it has picked that oatmeal up. It has picked up the debris that was on the rug, the mess that I made to test it out. Look underneath there, see? You also see where that brush is kind of brushing it out. But of course, if it's going to clean up the whole floor, that's not a problem. It will go back and pick that up. But underneath it where that was, it's all clean. That's the charging base. It does have adhesive on the bottom, so you can stick it where you need to stick it and manage the cord. The cord doesn't have to be super long, and plug it where you're going to plug it. And then when you tell it to go home, which you can do it manually like I just did in the video, or you can do it with your app, and it will find its way home. So it's searching for its home right now. I'm going to grab some water right quick. Water. Okay, so it will go home once it has finished cleaning up the home, or when it gets to about 90 minutes. It runs for about 90 minutes, and then it will take itself home. And so it does really work. It saves time, so you are not having to vacuum the floor all day, every day. Let it do it while you're going to bed. Go and get you some rest. Take a load off. Put your feet up. Watch Hamilton. I'm on a Hamilton streak right now, y'all. Watch Hamilton and let the Eufy robot do what it's going to do. Okay, so next on the carousel, going to bed now. Good night. Excuse me. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Have a great night and have a better tomorrow. Okay, so next is the Magic Team sound machine. Magic Team sound machine. This is a sponsored product sent to me. No, you said go on. Oh, okay, you're not going to bed. Yeah, go on to bed somewhere. Watch a movie. Sit up with your honey boo. Let him massage your feet, or you massage his, and sip on something delicious. Water, lemon water, Kool-Aid, sweet tea, whatever your... That's my child coming to my house at 12:30 at night, opening my garage door, but he wouldn't be able to get in the garage if I didn't give him the garage opener. Let me see if he's gonna come in here. He probably not, because he don't want me to start asking him questions. Do do do. Hola. Oh, that's the outside garage door. He haven't walked in yet. All right, so the sound machine. Hold on, where's my thing at? The sound machine, this has like 50 different sounds. Is it 50? I don't remember. Hola. I appreciate that. Okay. He don't feel like coming and saying hello, which is fine. Okay, so this right here is first of all, it's on deal for $19.99. My little plug-in thing is way over there. I forgot to bring it close here. Y'all know I use the Echo Flow River to plug up devices so that y'all can actually hear them and all of that, but it's too far away tonight. And oh, this isn't sponsored. I actually bought this. I don't even remember purchasing this. I thought this was sent to me, but it's actually, I purchased it with my own good money. All right, so 37,477 reviews on this. It has 32 levels of volume and 20 different sounds, from rain to thunderstorms to, I call it frying chicken. Like it sounds like somebody frying some chicken to me. That sound that chicken make when you put it in the thing and it just be y'all know the sound. All of those sounds. So if you need something to focus, it has white noise sound. If you need something to put a baby to sleep, babies they calm down if you play some white noise. Frying chicken, yeah, that frying chicken sound, yes, it's in here. So sometimes we just need some kind of noise to distract us. That noise that's noise, but is really not distracting noise, to help you focus better. This will assist you in doing that. And again, it is on deal for $19.99. So if you want to go ahead and pick it up, go ahead and pick it up, and then you can stay focused. Or see, here's what you do. Okay, this is what you do. I'm gonna show you now. I'm giving y'all some good, get Father's Day is coming up, graduations, all that, or just be good to yourself day. I think it should be a day, a holiday, or something called Be Good to Yourself Day. All right, so for your Be Good to Yourself Day, first of all, you're gonna have you one of these right here. Okay, so if anybody come ring your doorbell on Be Good to Yourself Day and you got a doorbell camera that's compatible with this, that's Valentine's Day for me. That's every other day for me, actually, if not every day. So you're gonna have this, right? Because you got two of them for the $89.98, and then if somebody ring your doorbell, you can look on this and be like, they ain't call me. I'm not even gonna get up, right? Or you can watch a movie on here. You can get some workouts. You can find some recipes, listen to some music, whatever you want to do with this. So you being good to yourself right there. And then, you want to watch a little TV. So you got the TV for $99.99, or the bigger one for $299.99 instead of $399.99. And you get to sit on the couch and just press the button and talk into it. Yep. And then, you got your honey baby boo jank. He rubbing your feet or massaging your shoulders and all of that. You got that going on. You got a little bit of white noise. This is for the baby, because the baby, when you try to get with your honey baby boo jank and get your feet rubbed, that's when the baby be like, not today, not today. Then they start crying, and then you turn this on right there and put on some white noise for them. Then they'll be like, oh, and calm right down and not go to sleep, but yeah, they will go to sleep too. Like, I found this out when my son had his daughter, because she was a little crybaby. Miss B, yeah, she used to cry all the time. Thank you, Princess Consuela, for that follow. But one day, he turned some white noise on his phone and handed her his phone, and she instantly stopped crying. And then a few minutes later, went right on to sleep. So this is for the baby. So you can be with your honey baby boo jank and getting your feet rubbed while you watch the Fire TV with the remote. You don't have to get up. And then you let the Eufy vacuum the floor. Boom! There you go. Be good to yourself with that right there. Princess Consuela and Ashy, thank you so much for your follow. When I get to 15 followers, I will do the roll call. give you a special shout out to thank you for your follow. So, Princess Consuela, you are follower number 2. Let me just write your name down. Princess Consuela. And Ashy, you are follower number 3. And thank you so much for those followers. All right, so should the Be Good to Yourself Day be in summer, spring, winter, or fall? Can we get one a quarter like dividends? I think that's a good idea, MD. Be Good to Yourself Day, at least minimum once a quarter. Really, it should be once a month. Really, it should be once a week. Am I asking for too much by making it once a week? Be Good to Yourself Day should be 52 times a year, minimum, right? Because life come at you fast, and sometimes you be like, oh my gosh, if one more thing happened, that's when you need a Be Good to Yourself Day, and take advantage of some of the things that you have around you. Just put your feet up and chill. All right, so if you need this, boom, boom, boom. There you go. Again, if you need this right here, it's not in the carousel, but y'all, I put the link in the carousel. I did put the link in the chat. Let me see if I still have it available. Nope. That's the promo code for it. Let me just send you that. So the promo code for this is Show 52 pack. Echo Show 52 pack. So Show 52 PK. You can get 2 of them for $89.98. Now, one of these is $84.99. So you can get 2. That's almost 2 for 1. Almost 2 for 1. Such a good product. Now, I do have 2 of them. I have one downstairs. So if I'm downstairs and I need some visual on the Echo, I don't have to go all the way upstairs to my bedroom to look at the one upstairs in my bedroom, and vice versa. Because if I'm chilling at night, upstairs in my room, and then somebody come and open up my garage door, that like what just happened, I can look on the Echo Show on the camera and see them arriving and approaching without me having to get up, go look out the window. Sometimes people meet their demise from looking out the window. When something's going on, you ain't supposed to look out there. Just look right there. Okay, so be good to yourself. All in favor of be good to yourself at the very least once a quarter. Please raise your hand. Put your hand in the chat. For those who feel like Be Good to Yourself Day should be at least 52 times a year, put 2 hands in the chat. Hey, Letitia, put 2 hands in the chat. I'm up for the 52 times a year. Really, almost every day should be Good to Yourself Day, because, you only got one you. People always tell us we only got one mama. You only got one you. Hands up for 52. Yes, 52 days a year, bare minimum. At whatever it is that you can squeeze in. Maybe being good to yourself is, I'm just going to drink some water today and I'm going to skip a sugary beverage. That's being good to yourself. Or maybe your Be Good to Yourself is an all-out pampering day. Maybe being good to yourself, like at one point in my life, being good to myself meant buying me some new socks. Like I just loved socks, and I think it was because when I was in high school, like I remember not having a lot of socks and wearing like the same 1 or 2 pairs of socks over and over and over again. I just didn't have any. I didn't have a lot of socks. I didn't have a lot of underclothes, undergarments, or whatever. And so when I became an adult, like, y'all, I'm talking about overload on those things. So maybe it doesn't have to be expensive, but just something where you are being good to yourself. Maybe it's you make a cup of coffee, or you go to Starbucks and get you a mocha chocolate something, right? Just be good to yourself. At least 52 times a year. You think you could do that? Punch bowls and measuring cups. Yes, punch bowls and measuring cups. That's your thing, MD. Punch bowls and measuring cups. Whatever it is that's going to be good to you. Be good to you. It's only one of you. It's only one. All right, so next is the HTV really outstanding, never temporary heat press. It still is on deal for $84.99. Now, this is a sponsored product. This was sent to me to share with you. And let me grab it. Let me grab it. So, here it is right here. So if you want to get into creating some wearables or carryables that are personalized or has your favorite logo or your favorite saying or what have you, this is going to help you to transfer your design onto your fabric. All right, it comes with this base right here. It comes with the base, so this is what it sits on. The low temperature is 70 degrees, and then I think it goes up to like 400 degrees. So depending on the fabric that you're using is probably going to dictate what temperature you need to put this on. But you lay your transfer or your vinyl, or see, I don't have this kind of execution. I don't have this kind of execution. Like, I want to try this, but I'm scared. Like MD, you were talking about the thing, going from HDMI to HDMI. I'm scared to try to create something because I know myself. I've been living with myself for a long time, more than 50 years. And I know the things that I'm good at, and I know the things where I kind of suck at. And my execution, it don't be all the way. I have good creativity, but trying to execute on that creativity, I'm not your girl on the execution. I have to get somebody to do it for me. Now, I can come up with some good ideas now, but trying to get it done, sometimes I be struggling trying to hang a picture. You're going to have a whole store. I already got a whole store. See them 2 glass doors right there, MD? See those 2 glass doors? That's where the store is. All right, so I'm going to show y'all the picture because I can't show it to you live on the camera. Sell the ones that come out crooked too. You know what? It has to have a really good saying or something on it. But you put your transfer down and then you press the heat press on top of it. It is a 10 by 10, and then you can put some pressure on it like that. You can press down on it. It does have the little 2 handle or 2 I don't know what to call those, indentions on the side for you to put some pressure on it. Thank you, Lotus Amazon, for your follow. You are follower number 4. I don't know why I was about to say 14. Number 4, and I am adding you to the roll call list. So when I get to 15 followers, I will shout you out on the roll call, which is my favorite part of the show. All right, so, it's as simple as this, and I don't know why I feel like I don't have the execution to be able to put something on top of a shirt and press something down on it. I just know myself. I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm not so good at. But it seems pretty simple and easy to use. And of course, if this is what you do, or maybe you're thinking about starting your own t-shirt business, as a full-time or what they call a side hustle. I don't like the word side hustle. I think anything that you're putting your energy and things in, right, it's a big deal. Like, I just hate the word side hustle. It just sounds not great to me. I don't like it. Do y'all use that word, side hustle? Marie, thank you so much for your follow. You are follower number 5. When I get to 15 followers, I will do the roll call and give you a special shout out. So you can buy or order the transfers to be made. I believe that you can. I believe actually the company, they did send me some vinyl transfers, and they were just some simple designs. It's something that I didn't want to waste the garment to put them on, because once I put them on there, I know I would never wear it. It wasn't appealing to me. So I did not use that part of it, but I believe that you can buy transfers, and you can, like if you have a Cricut machine, you can buy the sheets and then make your own designs and then create your own t-shirts. However, I had a Cricut one time. Now I'm telling y'all, my execution on creative stuff is just so poor. So poor. So I had a Cricut one time, and I was like, oh, I'm going to be making this, and I'm going to be making that, and I'm going to, It sounded good in my head, but once I got that Cricut, I didn't know what to do with that thing, and it was more complicated than what I wanted to exert the energy. And so I think I maybe made 2 things with it, and they were so poorly done. Now the Cricut the Cricut was on it was on its job. Like it cut out this super intricate design that I had picked and it looked beautiful. But once it cut it out, what was I gonna do with it? I think I was gonna try to make like a custom greeting card until I found out that I had to glue it together and it needed to look right and I had to score it and I'm not about that life. Like when people say your little $1 million business side hustle comment, you know what? I don't like that when somebody says, oh, you still working your little business, or how's your little blah, blah, blah going. Listen, whenever you call somebody's stuff little, you are insulting them. You really are insulting them. And you know, I'm a full-time content creator. I do this. Yeah, I would have had to. It won't gonna be good. So before I started doing this full time, I did have a full-time corporate job. Like that's what I did. Like most people, got up in the morning, went to work, blah 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 blah. But then when I transitioned into this, and my job tried to retain me, one of the things that the big director said to me, he was like, well, I know you're working on your little business and everything like that, but you know, we would really love to retain you. Pause right there. And I didn't say anything to him in the moment. I'm just listening. But did you just say my little business, your little entrepreneur stuff? I know you have that going on. You know, your boss told me that you have those things going on, and I just listened. But you can't retain me, sir, not with that language. And so when people say like side hustle, I don't know, it just has negative connotations to me. This is something that I do to supplement my income or add it to my, I don't know, it just sounds like a little hobby, to me. So I'm just not feeling those. Oh no, that's condescending. Yes, it was. And he said it twice, and I don't even think he realized it. But I did. And so I'm on the Zoom call like, yeah, yeah. Then he asked me some other questions, right? That just really spoke to, he just really, just in his questioning, like, do you have a business license? Yes. But I didn't answer like that, right? No, I mean like some basic business stuff. Like if you're gonna have a business, some basic business stuff that he was asking me, like, do you have that in place? Yes. And then he was so shocked and so surprised. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Destiny. I'm gonna just leave that right there. Thank you, Destiny, for your follow. I'm adding you to the roll call list. When I get to 15 new followers, I will give you a shout out and by roll call. All right. He was solidifying your reason for not being retained. Absolutely, he was, and didn't even realize it. But you know, hey. Sometimes, if you listen hard enough, people will let you know what they think about you without even realizing that they letting you know what they think about you. So, yeah, move on. I just don't like side hustles. I don't like to insult people's talent and insult people's effort. So, I'm not the one to say side hustle. But if you want to start a t-shirt business situation, size it up for yourself, whatever you call it, that's what you call it. Go get your heat press while it's on deal. All right. Okay. Next on the carousel are the Kasa smart plugs, right? And y'all know that I really like this because it saves you that energy from having to, or that reach from having to reach over and turn on or turn off something, whether it's the TV, whether it's the coffee maker, whether it is your ring light, like I have mine set up on my ring light. And y'all already know the ring light is compatible to this right here, to one of these, which I have around the room because MD made me call Eloise on it tonight. And so these work with that. They have their own app too, the Kasa Smart Plug app. And so when you plug these into the wall and you download the app and sync it all together, when you plug your device in it, you can use the app to turn it on or turn it off. So like I said, you know, a lot of us, I don't know, I'm just saying a lot. I really don't know the number, but people have experience growing up, your parents calling you to do the simplest task that's 2 feet away from them. Like literally, Dad, all you had to do was lean a little bit to the left and you could have turned the TV off yourself. You could have turned the TV on yourself. You could have turned the light on yourself. But it was a little bit out of your reach, so you called me. I was in my room reading a good book, doing my homework, playing with my sister and brother, or outside trying to learn how to double dutch or whatever I was doing. You done called me all the way over here to turn this light off for you. Smart plugs. I probably need to get some of these for my parents too. So they don't have to, especially my dad, because he is really not, his mobility has declined. Now my mama could run in a race, like literally. She can jump over walls and leap through troops. Is that what it says? Leap over walls and run through troops. That's my mama at 74. My mama said, and now I do it to mine. I don't remember doing that to my kids, Tiara. I probably did. But Tiara, get some of these, okay? And then you can be like, tell this to turn off the light for you instead of calling the children. Hazel, thank you so much for your follow. I appreciate that so much. When I get to 15 followers, Hazel, I'm going to do the roll call, and I will give all of you a special shout out. The roll call is my favorite part of the show. All right. Yeah, they're calling you from a whole nother room to say, turn on the light or turn off the light. So let me just demonstrate it for you. And I've done this several times. One of these, this is a 2-pack. It's a 2-pack and it's $16.99. And then I think there's a $3 coupon on it, or at least there was. But let me just check it and see if it's still there. All right. So it came in a 2-pack. One of them, I don't know where it is. I don't know what I plugged into it, or if it's, I don't know where I put it. Maybe it's back here in this storeroom. But the other one is plugged right over here where my ring light is. So let me demonstrate it for you, unless I'm saying food is ready. My son never comes. All right, well, we got to do something about that. I'm going to show you the trick for that. All right, so Alexa, turn off the ring light. There it is.
Okay.
And it is off. And you can see that by the darkening on this side, where it's just darkened up a little bit because she has turned it off for me. I have not had to reach over there and manipulate it. Alexa, turn the ring light on.
Okay.
And it is back on again. And you see it brightened up over here. That is a big help to me, like when I am live streaming, particularly back in the day. Well, I don't even think I had it plugged in then. But when I used to turn the lights off to do roll call, and then it was just a whole vibe. I should do that tonight. Y'all, I should turn. Let me take the roll call back to how the roll call used to be, right? Hold on. Do I have a nearby plug or outlet or something that I can use? Not this. Let me see if I can, because y'all know I used to use this for the roll call and turn on music and all of that. Well, I do turn on music, but turn on the lights and all of that. And then I kind of got away from it because the setup kind of changed. But I will always have to stand up to turn on the ring light and stand back up to turn it off. And then it just got, a little bit messy. It was just in the way. And so that's really why I kind of stopped doing that. Now, y'all know stuff is where you needed to be until you needed to be there. I have had cords all over this desk. I want to plug this in and do the roll call with it tonight, but it ain't no cord up here. Maybe I have a cord somewhere in the box. Yes, MD. Turn the lights on. We'll see what we can do. All right, but that's going to stop you from calling the kids to turn on stuff and turn off stuff, whatever you plug in here. Un momento, I need a sip of water. My eyes are still scanning for a cord. Let me see. Dang, this don't have no power. I'm disappointed. Okay, so next on the carousel is the USADA indoor bicycle. This is a sponsored product. It was sent to me to share with you, and I'm glad to do that. It's upstairs in the workout room right now. Let me show you what it looks like, because we shall not be traveling up the stairs tonight. And I certainly was not going to bring it downstairs. It weighs too much. I forgot how much it weighs, but it does support up to 275 pounds. So if you are if you are in need of a stationary bike, this one is a good one. Now, while this is playing for y'all, I'm gonna take the opportunity to look around for the cord. So there it is right there. It has a 35-pound flywheel. So you are going to get that resistance and stuff in while you are pedaling. Additionally, you can adjust the arm bar. I know it's not called arm bar, but you can adjust the arms. You can also adjust the seat. It has caging around the feet or for your toes, so you don't have to worry about your toes sliding off of the pedals. It will hold your tablet, so if you want to watch a little programming or a cycling workout while you are using it, you are able to do that. Just sit it right there on the little holder and watch your show to be motivated. It does have your metrics counter as well, so you can see how many calories you've burned and that kind of thing, and get your workout in right at home. No need to travel out to go to the gym. You can bring the gym to you right in your own home and get your workout in. Now, I will say this, y'all, that seat, that seat for me has been uncomfortable. I don't like the seat, and I did buy an additional cushion to go on it because it was not working. Like it was just very uncomfortable for me. And of course, if something is uncomfortable, then you're not going to use it. And so I don't think I paid very much for the seat cushion. Or if you get this, you might want to get the shorts that have the padding in the back. Y'all know they make those shorts like that has the padding, so that you can sit on the seat comfortably and not be, I don't know what the first couple times that I got on it, I had to stand up and pedal because it maybe it's just me. Maybe I just got a lot going on, but it was just super uncomfortable. So I did have to get that padded seat to put on there in order to be able to sit down comfortably and ride the bike. All right, so let's move. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, here we go. In the meantime, I did find a cord. So when we do the roll call, I think I'm gonna be able to light it up tonight. I think I shall be able to do that. All right, so if you want to get that bike, it is on deal tonight for $263.49, down by 40%, y'all. $439.99 is the list price. It's down at 40% at the time of this live. Now, if you don't get it, sometimes y'all take too long. You go to get the deal and the deal is already gone. Now, if you do that, it ain't gonna be my fault because I brought it to you while it was on deal. Let me see if I can get this light to work real quick for y'all, because it's finna be a whole party. It's finna be a whole party. Hold on, I done stole a cord from somewhere else. But sometimes you gotta mix and match your cords up to, make sure they still working. Let's see, turn it on. Let's see, turn it on. Let's see. Getting a little bit excited. Look, y'all, it is on. So when we do the roll call, yeah, it's gonna be a whole vibe. Okay, let's see. Let me just test it real quick, y'all. Testing out when I get to these 15 followers. Thank you. Thank you for your follow. Alright, it's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe, y'all. It's gonna be a vibe and vibe, y'all. It's gonna be a vibe, y'all. But I gotta get the 15 followers before it becomes a vibe, y'all. Alright, I'm gonna put it this way. I'm gonna lower it half an angle. I'll do that when we get to the roll call. Okay, alright. I'm gonna get excited and start thanking followers. But I need 8 more followers before I do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 more followers before I do the roll call. So if you're not following, go ahead and click that follow button so we can do the roll call. And I got the light plugged up. It's finna be lit. Turn the lights off and everything. Okay, so next on the carousel is the portable door lock. And this is something I showed the other night. And I don't know what your security needs may be, but you may want to invest in one of these. Like, I'm going on a trip. I shared with y'all that I'm going to the VidFest Podfest conference in Orlando, and I am a featured speaker on Amazon Live Day, and I'm so excited to have been selected to speak at that event. And of course, I would not have been selected if it had not been for all of you who watch the live and talk and chat and say hello and follow and all of that. So I'm super grateful for you helping me to get here. Now, at that hotel, this is coming with me because we don't need nobody opening up the door. Thank you so much, MD. We don't need anybody opening the door while we're in there sleeping. Myself and Eloise are going together. If you watch Eloise's stream, you know she is another live streamer. She's my niece, and we used to stream together all the time. She's going with me, so we both will be there in Orlando. Not this coming week, but the week after that. We're going to be right there, and this is going to be in the door because we don't need anybody. I think this is my room. And then they walk in and we're in their sleep, or we're not there at all. Well, you got to be there to have this in there. We're in there sleeping and somebody busting up in the room. No. Or like y'all remember well, he wouldn't have had this in the door, but what's the name of the show? Modern Family. And y'all know how Phil and Claire, for every Valentine's Day, he would be Clive Bixby and she would be Juliana, right? And then that particular episode where they were at the hotel and he went to the other woman's, the elderly woman's room, and Claire was like in the room where they were supposed to be in. And so, yeah, if the woman would have had this, if the woman would have had this on the door, Clive Bixby wouldn't have been in her room, laid on her bed, waiting for her because he thinking he meeting up with Juliana. Y'all remember that show? Y'all remember that particular episode? And he got all in trouble and everything because he was in the lady room, got the card. Go ahead and get this. Or maybe you need it for your child who's away at college and they need a little extra security, or you want the extra security to know that they are safe, or maybe they're not in college, they just live on their own, because it doesn't have to be a hotel room. You can use this at home. Put it in your door and, secure your premises. It's only $9.34 at the time of this live. Phil should have had one of these. Or the lady, the woman, she should have had one of these. Then Clive Bixby wouldn't have been in there laying across her bed. They won't thank you. They should have watched Amazon Live streaming. Should have been right here with me, and she would have been all right. And they wouldn't have had to go through what they had to go through and all of that. Then when Claire tried to run for that public office, that particular thing came up, and then she had to... Yeah, y'all remember. If you haven't watched Modern Family, watch that show. It's funny. All right, next. Okay, so I still need 8 followers in order to do the roll call. Listen, don't make me have plugged up that light for nothing. Go ahead and click that follow. All right, so next is the back massager, neck massager. I got a crick in my neck today. I have already said that. But, and this is a pillow massager. with heat. This is a sponsored product. Did I say this was a sponsored product? This is a sponsored product too, sent to me to share with you. All right, this is also a sponsored product. I don't think I bought this. Let me check. Did I buy this? I might have bought it. Hold on. Miss D, thank you so much for that follow, Miss D. I shall add you to the roll call list. When I get 7 more followers, I will do the roll call with the lights. I haven't done the lights in so long, Miss D, but tonight is your lucky night. So I will do it with the roll call. I will do it with the lights. So this is list price $59.99. It is on deal for $33.99. It is a sponsored product sent to me to share with you, and it has a 5% off coupon on it. So let me show you. I know I've opened it up before, but it made it back in the box today because sometimes it's products everywhere. Gotta clean up around here sometimes. Put stuff back where it belongs and all of that. Hold on. I hate when boxes try to act like they don't want to open, particularly when I'm on my lives. And they're just, what is wrong with you? Why you don't want to open up? Okay, there you go. All right, so here is what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. If there are any gentlemen on the line, oh, hey, Freddie, you must have heard me say gentlemen. All right, so here's what it looks like. It does have this flap there, which I appreciate. So it's going to keep your unit clean from whatever you might have in your hair or on your skin, lotions, potions, coconut oil, body butter, shea butter, moisturizing creams, green, blue velvet hair grease, the green blue velvet hair grease, the white one with the coconut hair grease, avocado oil, all that. It's going to protect your unit from all of that. This does have Velcro on it, so you can take this off and clean it when you need to. And it goes right here behind your neck like that. And so you can lean back. So you lean back like that, and you plug it in. Now it's not plugged in, but you plug it in, and then these nodes that are on it are going to rotate, and they're going to just rotate and begin to massage your neck and your shoulders if you put it low enough. Now, I don't like Jerry curl juice. Yes, all of that. The kind of the products that we put on our bodies and our hair, you don't want to get in that. All right, so you can get that massage. Now, I don't particularly like it up here at my neck. For me, it's uncomfortable up here. However, lower on my back, down here, let me just turn around, see if y'all can see it right there. Can y'all see it? I don't know if my camera is high or low enough. Let me see. Okay, you can see it a little bit. Okay, so I prefer it to be lower than this, but just so you can see it, let me bring my camera down just a little tiny bit. So for me, like right here is where I like to use this product the most. I'm trying to make sure it's in the camera shot. Right there on my lower back, I love to use it there. Rita Mae Kimball, she says, I love her. Are you talking about me? You love me? You love me? I love you too. Or are you talking about somebody else and I'm finna be embarrassed? Like, don't you hate like when you speak to somebody or somebody's talking to you and somebody's talking to somebody else and you think they're talking to you, and so you respond and they was like, oh yeah, I was talking to her right there. Then you were all embarrassed. Hold on, gotta fix my camera back. Okay, so Rita Mae, thank you so much for your follow. I am adding you to the roll call list. I got the light plugged up tonight for the roll call. So when we do the roll call, we're gonna do the flashing lights, moving to the beat. We're gonna do the flashing lights tonight when I do the roll call. To give you a special shout out to thank you for following. You gonna speak to me now though? Yes, yeah, cause it just be so embarrassing. Oh, I thought you was talking to me. Okay, yeah, like that. It does come with the car charger, so if you're on a road trip or something, or you just want to put it in your car so that when you go to your job, and you in there working and doing what you do, and you're doing a great job at what you do, and the people is just wearing you down. They just being people, and we all know how people can be sometimes. And you like, whoo, I need a break. I'm going to my car today. I'm just gonna go to my car. And then you got this in there, and then you can sit back on your lunch break like that and plug this in and get that back massage or that neck massage. So it's portable. You can take it with you. It's only $33.99 at the time of this live, down from $59.99. So that's 43% off, and then you save an additional 5% on this one. It does have a heat feature as well. So this switch is going to turn it on. If you turn it on one way, it's going to be with heat, and on the other way, it's going to be without heat. So you can get that heated massage in. Listen, y'all getting something for Father's Day? Y'all doing any Father's Day shopping for that special man in your life? Maybe it's your dad, of course, or your granddad, or an uncle who you think very well of, or your spiritual dad, or whoever, whatever man you got going on in your life that you want him to be honored on Father's Day. Here you go. Julie and Sarah, thank you so much. Every lunch hour in my car, hoping I don't leave for that day. Some days are just like that, right? Thank you, Julie and Sarah. I am adding your names to the roll call list. When I get 4 more followers, I will do the roll call and give everybody a shout out. It is my favorite part of the show to do the roll call. So go ahead and click that follow button. All right, so that is this, y'all. Go ahead and grab, or like MD said, maybe it's not for anybody. This is part of your Be Good to Yourself package, right? If you're doing the 1 day per quarter of Be Good to Yourself, or if you're doing the 1 day a week, maybe it's once a month, whatever it is that you know what your needs are, where you just need to take some time off for you. Y'all hiding in the bathroom from the kids, telling them y'all playing hide and seek, and you, like Bernie Mac did, went somewhere and let the little girl hide, and then he went on and took a nap. All of that. Sometimes you just need some time and some space for you to be good to yourself. And so this is a good way to do it too. Get that back massage in. Go ahead and do that. 4 more new followers, and I will do the roll call. Let me see what my light's looking like. Alexa, turn off the ring light.
Okay.
All right, so it's going, let's see, y'all. Let's see where I got to put it in order for it to be the best effect. Maybe I need to sit it over here like that and let it bounce off the wall when we do the roll call. I think that's going to be the best, because it used to like show on the ceiling, but I don't think we're going to get the ceiling tonight. Like, that's not the angle that I have right now, but we're gonna make it do what it does when we do the roll call. Okay, now I know where to put that. Let me sit that right there. All right, Alexa, turn on the ring light.
Okay.
Next, y'all, is the UFeet Security Smart Lock, and again, this is deal or dud. So y'all know I'm gonna tell you if something is just not panning out for me. Now, everything might pan out for you, but not everything always pans out for me, and I will tell you that. Now, for this particular item, here's the box. Here is the box, because this is on my front door right now. This is a sponsored product sent to me to share with you. If this is on my front door, y'all gotta know it work. Y'all gotta know it work. Like, I could put this on my front door, but this is not my super security system, right? This will enhance. However, which one of us gonna put a raggedy lock on our front door? Just put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat. If you would take a substandard product and put it on the door where you lay your head and go to sleep at night. Amazon customer, thank you so much for your follow. Please put your name in the chat, so when I do the roll call, I can thank you by your personal name and not by Amazon customer. If you feel comfortable doing that, maybe you want to share your name, and that's going to be okay because I'll just say Amazon customer. But it's so much better when I get to call you out personally to thank you for your follow. All right, so who is going to put a hello, Alex Escalante? I like that name. I wish I could speak Spanish. I really need to get an app that I'm going to commit to speaking another language. No, ma'am. I have steel security doors on every entrance to my home. Hi. Okay, so Alex Escalante, are you saying hey, hi? What you saying? What you saying right now? Don't confuse me. I get confused when it's like 1:22 in the morning on a Saturday morning. My mind already going to bed. My mind upstairs in my bed, laying on the pillow right now, y'all. All right, so none of us are going to get like something that we think is substandard and secure or try to secure our homes with it. This is on my front door right now. I would take y'all over there, but I can't. The camera's not going to reach. So this is what I have on my front door. It is a smart lock with built-in Wi-Fi. It has fingerprint identification. So looking at the front of it, if to unlock the door, you can do it with your fingerprint. That's what this little dot right here is for you to put your finger there and it will unlock off of your fingerprint. Now, this is deal or dud. This part right here, that's not for me. I don't want to do that. I don't want my fingerprint in this system. Now, in order to do it, I think you have to, I did read the directions, but I don't remember specifically because it was not something that I was interested in doing, but I think it has you to confirm your fingerprint like 9 times so that it can know that it knows that it knows that it's you or your family members. That part, I'm not interested in that. So this, you can get in the house 5 different ways or unlock this lock 5 different ways. That is number 1. And it'll unlock for you. Number 2, I don't mind this one. You can put a code in. It is an 8-digit code. I didn't see if you could make the code shorter, but you know, when I went to program the code, it said put in 8 digits, so that's what I did. And it will lock or unlock the door. That's 2 ways. Number 3, this right here is a cylinder cover, and so you can move that to the side and you can actually use a key. If you need a key, or if you're a key kind of person, you know, that's what we are accustomed to doing to unlock a door. We generally have a key. So if you're a key person, you can have the key or use the key for backup. That's number 3. Number 4, you can do it in the Eufy app. This again is Eufy Security. So you download the Eufy Security app. Let me show you. EUFY, Eufy Security. All right, so I have 2 Eufy products in here. One is my kitchen camera. Camera works really, really well. Like every time I walk past it or whatever, it's sending me a notification that it caught some motion. So that's why that's off. But here is the front door right there. And so you see that it has the lock right now. It is currently locked. And so in order for me to unlock it, all I do is swipe my finger down like that. And it's going to unlock. And maybe you heard that little chime noise. That is the front door that was just unlocked. In order for me to lock it, drag it down. And it is locked. So it's as simple as that to lock or unlock the door. And that's so convenient. Hello, Mario Perez. Hello. That's super convenient. You know, somebody's at the door and you don't want to get up, right? And you say, oh, come on in. Or I'll unlock the door while I'm back here in my craft room. But let me know when you pull up and I'll unlock the door for you. You don't have to get up. You can just shoop and unlock the door, or shoop, lock the door once they enter your home. All right, so that is way number 4. So remember, you got the fingerprint. You got your code. Boop, 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 boop. You have the cylinder, move the cylinder and stick the key into the lock. So that's number 3. You have the Eufy app, number 4. And then the 5th way, actually it's 6. Actually it's 6 ways. You can do it in the app as well because it is compatible with these products. So you can go into that app and lock or unlock it, or you can just simply say, Alexa, unlock the front door. I don't
Please
think it's
unlock
going to do it.
manually.
Okay, so
To
it's
enable
not set
unlock by
up for me to
voice,
do that
open the
with
Alexa
my
app,
voice.
go to Devices, and edit this lock settings.
All right, so mine is not set up for me to do it with my voice. And maybe that's a good thing if you have kids like Miss B, she's 2.5, right? I don't want her to hear me saying that and then she's over here, Alexa, unlock the door. And then the door is unlocked and stuff like that. So you can program that in the settings, but that gives you 6 ways that you can lock or unlock your door. So, and I shared this on the live before, I just changed out my front door, right? So I put a new door on my door. When the contractors were here installing the door, I had them to also install the lock. Now the installation, I read all the instructions for the installation prior to them even getting to my home. One thing I like about the Eufy products is that they number their stuff. Here's step 1, here's step 2, here's step 3, and they number their pieces in the box. Everything had a label on it, and so you could easily see what's the first step, what's the second step, what's the third step, all of that. All right, so when the contractors were here, and they got to this, I was like, this is the lock that I'm going to put on the door. So they were like, okay. Now, they hadn't seen the product before. I had, and I was just, I'm the supervisor. When someone is here working on my home, you have some homeowners, you have somebody to come and then you go on about your business, let them do their job. That's not me. When somebody comes over here working on something, I'm looking right over their shoulder. You missed a spot right there. Okay, let me ask you a question. Sure. That part right there that has a little bump right there, is that supposed to be like that? Are you going to sand that down? What's going on with that spot right there? Like, let me know what, and I'm not trying to insult you. I don't know because I don't do what you do. However, I'm going to be watching every single move that you make. I might walk off every now and then, but keep in mind, I'm going to come back. Matter of fact, when y'all looked at the app and I showed you that kitchen camera, right? That kitchen camera right now is facing my backyard because I had some contractors out there building my back deck. And I wasn't going to stand out there and watch them over their shoulder because it was hot that day. However, I made sure that they knew that camera was pointed right at them so I could watch and see what they were doing. Okay, coming back to this. This does have an automatic locking feature. So if you go out of the house and close the door, it's going to automatically lock for you. You can set the timer of when you want it to automatically lock, whether it's 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever you want to set it to, it will automatically lock the door, which is good for kids. They go out the house and they forgot to lock the door. You at work, you and your husband, y'all are at work and you're like, hey, all right, don't forget to lock the door. When you leave out to go catch the school bus, to catch the activity bus, to go to your practice, go... I'm watching you all. Yes, I am watching. I'm going to be watching. And if I see something I have a question about, I'm gonna ask you. Because guess what? If they got a question about the money that I'm paying them, they're definitely gonna ask me, hey, this is supposed to be $5. You gave us $4. Did you know you gave us $4 instead of $5? They're gonna ask me, so let me ask my questions. Anyway, so you tell a child, make sure you lock the door. You left the door unlocked last time. We don't need any problems, right? But the child has a tendency to forget. Child can go out the door and the door is going to automatically lock itself. Now, I felt a little bit intimidated. I'm not going to lie. I felt a little bit intimidated with that auto lock feature because I was like, suppose I lock myself out the house by mistake. Like if I go out the house and walk to the curb, to the mailbox and get my mail out and then walk back up across my lawn to come in the house, suppose I can't get back in the house. However, remember, you got 5 ways to get in the house. So I told y'all the fingerprint thing, that ain't for me. But if you're comfortable with it, You can use your fingerprint, get right back in the house. I could use a code, get right back in the house. If I just walk to the mailbox, not likely I'm gonna have my keys. So can't use my keys, but I might have my phone in my hand. I can unlock it with my phone, right? And then I have a Alexa Auto in my car, so I could really go to the, well, car would be in the garage, for real. But I can use the code and get back in the house. So I'm appreciative for all of those ways that it allows you to get back in your property. Again, this is installed on my front door right now. $139.99 is the deal price. $199.99 is the list price. And so, you know, everything is not for everybody, but if this was not for me, trust and believe it would not be installed on the property. I'd be like, no, let me keep what I got. All right, so I am enjoying the product very, very much so. Wait, so you had someone professionally install it? I did, MD, only because they were installing the front door. I had replaced my front door, and so since y'all installing the front door, you might as well put this lock on it while you're here. No need in you putting the door on and then I wait till you leave and I put the lock on. But again, MD, I was sitting right there watching them, and while they were there trying to figure it out, I was like, here goes step one, here goes step two. That part goes right there. This is what I'm thinking, because they didn't want me to tell them how to do it, but I had already read it. I had already checked the parts out, and so the installation was pretty easy, like easy for me to comprehend. And then as I was watching them put it on, it was easy to install. Now, Tiara said, what if the power goes out? My neighbor was stuck outside for hours. That's a great question, Tiara. So it does come with a cord, like a USB-C, USB-A. It does come with a cord, right, that you are able to insert into the lock. So if you have like a power bank, which most of us have one somewhere, or you can go get one, you take the cord, plug it in the power bank, plug it into the lock, and unlock the door. And so even if the power goes out, you can still get in your property. And like MD is saying, you can use the key. Bam! You can use the key and get right in the house. So it's a fantastic product. It does come with that extra backup for power loss. Okay? Now, after the contractor put it on my door, right? And again, I could have did it myself, but for what? You standing right here. Didn't you say there was a keyhole? Yes, there is a keyhole, and it is right under this cylinder piece. So this is the cover for the keyhole. So if you slide that out of the way, the key slot is right there under it. Let me see if they have a picture of that. I don't think they do. Like, it's very inconspicuous where the key slot is, but you just slide that. They don't have a picture of it. Wait a minute, hold on, let me look further. Let me look a little bit more. No, they're really the pictures really glorify the fingerprint portion of it. That part's not for me. I'm not putting my fingerprint on this. Thank you, but no thank you. All right, so yeah, this little silver dial moves out of the way. You just slide it over, and that's where your key lock is. Or your key, y'all know what the thing is called, the slot for the key is there. So no such thing as locking yourself out. So you can have more than one code to open the lock. Yes, you can have more than one code to open the lock. So if you need to assign codes to the kids, assign codes to, maybe you have someone who comes over and cleans your home, you know, during the week or whatever the case may be, they can use their code. And then of course it keeps a history on your phone. So you can see who opened the door, who let the dogs out. I didn't. Check your history and see what code got used, okay? So it says 4 ways to unlock, but it's really more than that when you count the ALEXA ways. Does the app keep track of how it's used? Yes, it does. So can you have, okay, yes, it does. Let me just go back to it. So front door, And then right here, I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Right, hold on, let me turn that off. Right there, can y'all see that? It says lock events. It's kind of fuzzy. I'm trying to wait until the camera focuses on it. There it is. Okay, it says lock events. So if I click on lock events, it tells me, it gives me a whole history of when the door was locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked, who did it, if it was manual, if it was, you know, via, I always do it manually. If it was via ALEXA, or how the door got locked, if a code was used, if it wasn't used, all of that, it is right here in the history. So, yep, it does keep the history so you can know what's going on at the house. Y'all know we got to keep our eyes open. All right, so yes, it is a win for me. I am appreciating this product right here. Yeah, all of that. It gets 5 stars for me. Okay. Any more questions about the lock? Go ahead and get up. Again, it's 1:39. Oh, I was saying that once the contractor installed it on my front door, he went and bought him one. He went and bought him one after he saw mine. Then I talked to him like a couple days later because he had to come back to do something else here at the property. He was like, yeah, after I installed that on your house, I went and got one and put one on my house. So I don't think he got it from Amazon. I don't think he bought it off my live or anything like that, but he went and found one. I don't know. He could have got it from Amazon. I don't know where he didn't share that with me, but he said he went and got him one and installed it on his own property. All right, so yeah, go ahead and pick it up while it is on deal. Next is the Renfo massage gun. I need this today, y'all, because I slept on my neck wrong. I took a nap earlier today, and apparently I slept on it wrong, and I just been feeling like this all day since about 4 o'clock this afternoon. And this one happens to be one of my favorites. I think I have 2 massage guns that are my favorite, but this is one of those 2. It is the Renfo massage gun, and I'm gonna give myself a little massage right now because for me it's Be Good to Yourself Day. Be good to yourself. You only got one of you. It comes with some extra collars here. It does come with a USB-C cord, but I done put the cord somewhere. Y'all know, cord mixing. So it's nice and small. Not the smallest one that I own, but this is a sponsored product sent to me to share with you. But this is a smaller size one, and you take your piece here, your attachment. It comes with 5 attachments. I'm just going to use this one for right now, and you put it there. You can charge it right here on the bottom with the USB-C cord, and then you power it up right here. Okay, long press is going to turn it on, and then it has 5 different hold on, y'all. Whew. Hold on, y'all. Can't even finish the live right now. It has 5 different intensity modes. So this is just the lowest mode. I don't know why I didn't think to get this earlier today. Like when I woke up and had the crick in my neck, I was like, oh, my neck hurts. What is going on? And you know, I'm doing this and rotating and all that. I forgot all about this. Was nice and handy. Freddie, whew, it ain't a joke right now. Like I need this right here. But this, y'all, un momento, por favor. It's all of that. It's all of that. If you don't have one of these, go on and get you one. This one is on deal for $79.99. The list price is $169.99. Hold on, let me see if it has a coupon or anything on it. Y'all, it does have a coupon on it, extra $5 off. So instead of $169.99, you can get it for $74.99. This is like when you were a little kid and you stand in front of the fan. Hold on, let me turn up the intensity some. That's number 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it will go back to speed 1. I'm just gonna put it on 2. So, you stand in front of the fan and you be like, I will always love you. Yo. Un momento. Can I just have like about 10 seconds to just work through this right here, whatever's going on? All right, now this is not the only, let me turn it off for a minute because I want to change the attachment. That's number one. The smile says it all. MD, girl, it was getting it worked out for me. It was getting it worked out. He's working it out. Y'all know that song, church song. This one is also a very popular one for me because I don't really, these are like, this one is for joints. I'm not sure exactly specifically what this one is for. I know this one is to go around your spine. And then this one right here, I think is for like large muscles. This one is just all purpose to me. So let me just, hold on y'all. Can I get a little bit more? I could have did this way earlier today and loosened up that kink in my neck instead of walking around all day saying my neck hurts. What's going on with my neck and my shoulder right here? All right, so y'all grab this. Father's Day. Father's Day is coming up, or Be Good to Yourself Day. Always be good to yourself. You only got one of you. You want to celebrate dad or husband or the father of your children, or the uncle who raised you, or the grandfather who you adore and love, and the sigh of life. Absolutely. Whoever it is that you want to just, love on a little bit, go ahead and get them one of these. They're going to appreciate it so much if they actually use it. Or, y'all know I tell y'all this all the time. It's you and it's your honey baby boo jank. He tired, you tired. Both of y'all need a massage, but he happened to ask for it first. Babe, can you massage my shoulder? And you don't be feeling like doing that. You done worked all day. The people done got on your nerves all day. You done went to the car in the middle of the day to put the thing on your back to get you a little back massage, or on your neck just so you can make it through your whole day. And then you get home and now he's talking about something. Use your muscle strength to give him a massage. You don't feel like all it. Just get this. Plug it up. Sure, babe. I'll give you a massage. Of course. And then all you got to do is do like that. Then he going to be like, ooh, 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 right there. Oh, yeah, right there, baby. And then the next day you're going to have roses on your desk. I'm trying to help y'all. All right. Move on to the next item. Wendell 20, thank you so much for that follow. I am adding your name to the roll call list, so when I get 2 more followers, I will do the roll call and give you a special shout out. That's how you get flowers at your job, on your desk. You ain't even have to, because this is how you be looking for real. And then if you don't have a massage table, you're trying to use the couch, then you got to sit all crazy on the couch, or you got to sit all crazy on the bed, or wherever the situation is, or he's sitting in the chair and he don't want to sit right, and you standing up and you want to sit. I'm trying to help y'all get the massage gun. Okay. 2 more new followers and I will do the roll call. Next is the Fantic Wellman Schofield, thank you so much for that follow. And 1 more new follower, and I'll do the roll call, my favorite part of the show. Thank you so much, Wellman, for your follow. I appreciate you very, very, very much. And Ken O'Shea, you so nice, you did it thrice. He done followed 3 times, so that means shout you out 3 times in the roll call. I'm gonna do that, Ken. I'm gonna do that. Oh, Ken, and Kevin. He followed twice. Okay, so Ken, thank you so much, Ken O'Shea, for your follow. And then number 16 is Kevin Cook. Thank you, Kevin Cook, for your follow. Are you a refollower? Because I feel like you followed one time before, but I can't remember. It's It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I already told y'all my mind is upstairs in my bed, laying on a pillow under the cover with the TV on. Friends is playing in the background. That's where my mind is right now. Okay, but yay, I'm gonna do the roll call. And then I'll talk about this fancy thing. This the other thing that's gonna get you some flowers or something. Okay, not flowers. I don't know. We're gonna talk about that. Let my mind. Alexa, turn off the ring light. Let's get this roll call on and popping, y'all. Are you ready for the ring light? You are welcome to clap. Put the clapping emoji in the chat, or put a 2 and a 4 because we clap on 2 and 4 for the roll call. Let me see. Let me dim this. No, let me keep this on, but let me dim this down a little bit so we can get our full okay, you're not gonna dim? You're not gonna dim? All right, it doesn't want to dim. All right, so here is our disco ball wall. Let me see if I got. Let me see. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Roll call, my favorite part of the show. Let's go. It's not giving how I wanted to give, but this is to say thank you to all my new followers for clicking the follow button. So I want to say thank you to you. I'm going to give a shout out to you. If you click the follow button, then here you go with the roll call. So HT, thank you for your follow. And to Princess Consuela, I say thank you for your follow. Then there's Ashley, thank you for your follow too. And Lois Amazon, I say thank you for your follow. Then there's Marie, thank you for your follow. Then there's Destiny, thank you for your follow. Then there's Hazel who clicked follow, and I thank you for your follow. And Miss D, thank you for your follow too. Anybody else? Want to get in on the roll call? Then to Rita, I say thank you to you. Then to Julie, thank you so much for your follow. Then to Sarah, thank you so much for your follow. Amazon customer, don't know your name, but I want to say thank you just the same. Window 20, thank you for your follow. Also, Wellness Schofield, I say thank you for your follow. Then I got Kevin Cook, thank you for your follow. Then follow twice is Ken O'Shea, thank you for your follow. Ken O'Shea, you get a bonus because you follow twice in a row. And I just want to thank you for following the Deal or Done show with me, Kimberly. I appreciate you so much. And everybody who clicked the follow button, thank you for your follow. Hey, Christy Mendoza. Christy, I haven't turned on the party light in a long time. Like, it's been forever since I've used this light, but it came in handy tonight. It's been sitting here for a while. I wish I could turn it up to the ceiling. Maybe next time I'll be able to do that, and I'll have to stand up and do the roll call so y'all can see the projection on the ceiling, because it looks way better up there than it does up against this wall. I don't even know if y'all can see it up there. Let's see. It looks way better up there, but it's not. I can't. It's not doing what I needed to do. So I'll work that out and bring that to a future live. But thank y'all so very much for your follows. All right, where are we? Alexa, turn on the ring light. Okay, nice view, says Freddie. Thank you, Freddie. I'm gonna work it out. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do next time. Buying that massage gun now, says MD. MD, I think that you are really going to enjoy it. Like, it brings life. It brings newness. It brings renewal. I'm gonna just hook up another camera so the next time I do the roll call, not tonight, but I'll be able to get a different view. Let's see. Sending as a gift to my girlfriend that's addicted to massages. Yes, I think that she will enjoy it. Yeah, good memory for Friday the 13th. Good memory for Friday the 13th. It's Saturday now. I didn't even realize that yesterday was a Friday the 13th, but it's Saturday now and it's 1:52 a.m. And like, for real, y'all, for real, I am sleep streaming because I am really asleep right now. All right, so if you have not followed, please go ahead and click that follow button so I can add you to the roll call list. Now, the Fantic car starter, y'all know that I recommend this product. This will be in the car with me when I take this road trip in another week or so. Going to Orlando to speak at the Amazon Live Day event that I'm so honored to be a part of. This gonna be in the car. Just in case I need to start the car. It's still Friday here in SFO. What's SFO? I want to say San Francisco, but I don't know what the O stands for. So it's still Friday the 13th there. So yeah, good memory for me for Friday. What's SFO? Girl, I already told you I'm asleep. I can't even think right now. All right, so this, y'all, is on deal for $110.47. It is 45% off the list price of $199.97. San Francisco, I didn't know I had an O on the end. Where have I been? I need to get myself together. So, y'all, if you get in a situation where you need to start your car or you need a jump or something like that, right? No need to call AAA. No need to wait for your boyfriend to get there, or your husband, or your honey boo, your brother, your dad, your uncle, somebody on your job. You can jump your own car. Boom, with this right here. So it comes with this. It comes with a couple of cables. One of the cables is plugged into the light, actually, because I didn't have a USB-C cord in here handy. But you get these. Da-da-da-da-ba-ba. You clip it on like that. Hold on. I don't know why I gotta make the sound effect like this. It's not doing it. This portion right here plugs into this here. Okay, it says jumper cable right there. So it's already labeled for you. This is a Fantic product and it is a sponsored product sent to me to share with you. You plug this in right there and attach it to your battery, and then Alexandria, you are able to jumpstart your own car, right? And so Alexandria, I am adding you to my new followers roll call list. Thank you so much for your follow. I appreciate you greatly for that follow. So, y'all, here's the situation. You out and about, enjoying your day. And for part of that day's enjoyment, you stop at the mall and you are parked. This the front of your car. This the front of somebody else's car. And then you come out and you know it's a car right there and a car right there and a car right there on both sides of you and for that other person too. Y'all head to head. Or you in the parking garage and it's a wall in front of you, right? You parked in the parking garage and it's a wall. You parked at the wall, right? And so you ready to leave, but your car won't start. And now you don't know who's parked in front of you. They in Macy's or somewhere. They walking around the mall. They at the Apple store inside the mall. They sitting down eating some Chinese food from the Chinese food place in the food court. That's where they are, and you can't. How you going? Even if you did call your dad, your brother, your husband, your boyfriend, your friend from work, whoever, how they gonna get to the hood of your car? They're gonna be like, you need to get this right here, charge it up, then take it out, have it already charged, hook it up, hook it to your battery. You're gonna turn it on like that. It's going to show you your charge, right? The directions are right here on the back. Christy says, good for remote places too when traveling, especially if there's no AAA available or roadside service. Absolutely. So it tells you right here. Attach the clamps. You press the button for 2 seconds and then it will tell you when it's ready to go. Start 12 volt and you hit that start button and it's going to start your car. Now, being stuck at the mall is like an easy situation. Not easy, it would just be inconvenient. But suppose you are in a remote place. You are in a remote place and it's dark and it's scary. And I have shared on live before how I got caught out there visiting Tiara, who's in the live, or if she's still here, visiting Tiara, and got caught on a dark highway by myself after visiting the Civil Rights Museum and looking at all of these injustices that had been done to, you know, all of these people, and just hearing these horror stories. Y'all, when I tell you, when I got on that highway to leave from where I was to get back to my hotel, because I was traveling on business and I had a rental car, y'all, first of all, after listening to all of those injustices that day, it just really made me scared when I'm on the highway and something happened to that car and it was dark. It was like 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night and I had an hour drive in front of me. Y'all talking about somebody scared, like, I don't know what's finna happen to me out here on this highway. But luckily, I was just right near exit. So I was able to pull off the exit and get to a gas station, and AAA came, of course, because it was a car rental. But now the issue that I had rolled over something and it made the tire go flat, right? But suppose you in a situation like that and your car won't start, your kids are in the car, it's cold outside, or you in the middle of nowhere and you're scared because you done got some content that put you in a situation where you're feeling a little vulnerable. I was feeling a little vulnerable in that situation, y'all, being on the highway in the dark in a car that, you know, had just suddenly gone down. MD, afraid was not the word. I don't want to hurt nobody tonight, but I will. Girl, I'm telling you, I was terrified. And I called Tiara like the next morning maybe, or I don't know, at some point, you know, when I did talk to her, I was like, girl, guess what happened? And so, you know, I ended up getting to my hotel really late, but I got there safely, thank God. Because listen, we know that everybody who stops to help us does not have good intentions. We know that. We know that there are some situations where people just was caught up in a moment of vulnerability and it did not have good results. Why put that kind of risk on yourself, or put yourself in a position where, you know, you have to rely on a stranger and hope that they are a good Samaritan? Suppose they're not. Suppose they're not. You don't know if they finna set you up or they're gonna help you or any of that. You don't know that, right? You're just, oh, I'm sorry, oh, excuse me, can you give me a jump? And they go somewhere. Just get this, okay? Wait, I don't have to paint the whole picture. Just go ahead and get this. Go ahead and get this. Fight or flight. Unfortunately, I can't help myself. I will kirk out. You know what? I'm just so glad that night, riding down that dark highway. Now, and here go the thing. I had told Tiara I didn't want to be out real late because my hotel and where she lived, it was already about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes apart. And I was like, yeah, let's hurry up and do this, blah, 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 so I can get on. However, hadn't seen her in a long time. Tiara is my niece. Hadn't seen her in a long time. So we just out having a good old time. Honey, you talking about somebody scared on that highway. After, like I said, now I probably would not have been as afraid. Like, seriously, I might have had myself a little bit more together had I not just left the Civil Rights Museum where Martin Luther King got shot. I might have had a little bit more calmness. But again, having been exposed to that whole day, whew, my life was just like flashing before my eyes. All right, Kayla, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate you very, very much. I have added you to the roll call list. So when I get 12 more followers or to the end of the show and I do the roll call, I will give you a special shout out. Chrissy said, I've watched too many movies where that happens. I feel you, especially us ladies. Better to be safe and prepared. And you know what? I want to say, especially us ladies, but you can't even say that because, you know, things happen to gentlemen as well, right? And we would like to think that a grown man has all of his defenses up. But, you know, sometimes it just doesn't go that way. It just doesn't go that way. And sometimes the driver is younger. It's a man, but he's 17. Or it's a male, but he's 17. Or he's 18. Or he's 19. Or he's 20. You know, just to be in a compromising position, it's just not good. It's just not good. A compromising and vulnerable position where, again, you know, your son is out there and he's having to rely on a stranger to help him and the stranger does not have good intentions. It's just not good. They'll be calling for help. I've had to walk dark highways pregnant because my car ran out of gas. Being PO, listen, that is not good. I have run out of gas before, but I was able to call somebody and they got to me pretty quickly. All right, so I'm off of that. Listen, be safe. Be good to yourself. Let this be one of your good to yourself gifts. Put it in the car, right? If you need it, it's there. If you don't need it, then it's still there. And it also has the port for your chargers. So a USB and USB ports are on there. So even if you have to charge your phone or something like that, you're in a situation, you ran out of phone power, you don't have the little thing that goes in the lighter, you can charge your device up with that. So yeah, moving on to the Kasori Smart Air Fryer. I love this Kasori Smart Air Fryer. I think I love it most of all because it's smart. So that means my box done fell over there, but y'all know what I'm going to say, who it works with. It works with that. And let me show you the video of it because we're not gonna take a field trip to the kitchen today. We're not gonna do that. Hold on. Let me get it. They need to gift these to the young females in my family. Listen, the young, the old, because I'm not what people would consider old. Like, I was on TikTok the other day and a young lady called me bitter and old. She called me a bitter old lady. I wasn't even doing nothing. And she called me bitter and old. So I guess I'm not a young, what society would consider a young female, but best believe, honey, this gonna be in the car. This gonna be in the car. I know Freddie, right? Because she didn't agree with something that I said. I had said what I said. I won't backing down off of what I said. Just because she had a difference of opinion, you just think something different than me. That's all. I said what I said, and she called me a bitter old lady. Let me get on to the air fryer, y'all. She called me a bitter old lady. You sound like you're a bitter old lady. And I was like, so? I still said what I said. You okay? It's okay if you think that I'm a bitter old lady. I don't have a problem with that. Go ahead. Thank you. Go ahead. It's called projection. Oh, this is the wrong oven, y'all. This is the wrong oven. Hold on. All right, so the Kasori Smart Air Fryer. Is this one it? Hold on, y'all. Okay, this is the Kasori Smart Air Fryer. Thank you, Kristen Mears, for your follow. I appreciate that so much. Hold on, because I got to greet you with my face. I can't greet you with the air fryer. I got to greet you with my face. Thank you, Kristen, for that follow. I appreciate you very, very much. I have added your name to the roll call list. So when I get 11 more followers, I will do the roll call and give you a special shout out. Or when I get to the end of live, whichever one comes first. All right, so the Smart Air Fryer, y'all. This is the Kasori Smart Air Fryer. It has a 5.8 quart basket. So it can hold plenty of stuff. Plenty of fries, plenty of whatever you want to put in there. A healthier way of eating. It has some presets on there for you, so you can cook your chicken or your steak or your fish or your shrimp or your bacon. It has a preheat feature. You're able to adjust the temperature, keep the food warm. Frozen food, french fries, broccoli, carrots, bread, and even cake you can prepare in there. But it is a smart air fryer. So what you do is you download the VSync app, right? And once you have it downloaded and you have it programmed or synced up to the VSync app, you can also pair this to your Alexa device, and you can let her do the cooking, let her do the starting of the oven, right? All you have to do is say, call her name. Turn on the air fryer at 400 degrees. Like if I do it right now, she'll probably say, okay, let me try it. Hold on, y'all, hold on. Y'all see I have the little echo dot there, and so that's the one that's in my kitchen, just for the air fryer. So Alexa, start the air fryer.
Okay. At what temperature?
350 degrees.
I can't start the Kasori Smart Air Fryer when the door is open.
Okay, so I have the door open, so it's not going to start it, but just like that. So if after my live, let's say before my live, I slid a slice of pizza in there, which I didn't, but suppose I slid a slice of pizza in there, and I was like, okay, right when I get to the end of my live, or once I end the stream, I want that to turn on and warm my pizza up. I would be able to tell her to do it, and then while I'm putting my products up, she in there heating up the pizza for me. Yes, like that is a win. Again, be good to yourself now. Be good to yourself. I already told you, put your feet up somewhere and lean back on the couch with the Fire TV that you got for $99, or the bigger one, the 50-inch that you got for $299 at the time of this live. Now, if you miss it, you miss it. Sorry. But put your feet up. Let the UV vacuum the floor. Let my girl over there turn on the air fryer for you and eat that pizza up. Yes, MD, she sure is. Listen, first of all, Kristen, I am having a blessed day, and thank you so much for that. Thank you very, very much for that sentiment. MD, to be honest with you, I think I have, not counting the Fire TVs, just counting the devices, I think I have about 5 or 6 of them in my home. She need to chip into the mortgage. She need to chip in. I don't care if she be unlocking doors and starting air fryers and stuff. I do stuff around the house too. She need to chip into the mortgage around here. Thank you for the reading. What you mean, Trayelle? What you talk about? For reading comments? What you mean? All right, so yeah, she need to start paying some. Maybe she don't want to chip into the mortgage. You know how like when your parents, when you are a teenager and you get your first job and then they make you pay a small bill. That is dope. If I didn't already have the Ninja one, I would get this. My feet are up and on the sofa already. Very good, Christy. Be good to yourself. So matter of fact, I don't think my parents really did that with me. Like when I got my first job at 16, start working at McDonald's, I don't remember them giving me a bill to pay. I know some parents do that. Okay, you have a job now, you need to chip in into this bill to try to install some responsibility, right? My girl, Alexa, she need to start chipping in. Maybe she need a small bill. You want the water bill, you want my cell phone bill, you want the electric bill. Which bill do you want? She need to put some money in the pot. She's working though. I work, MD. I work. Just ask her to put a trade for a Tesla for you. She got to do something, cause she right now she here living rent free. She living rent free. She do. I guess she earned her keep. I'm gonna let her slide for another month. She got to like July 1st, and then she gonna have to. Before I put her outside. No, I'm just kidding. Pull up Alexa up to you. Pull Alexa up to you TD account.
Tell me the full name of the utility company you'd like to link.
Alexa, can you please pay my electric bill from here going forward?
I wasn't able to link this account. To help, I sent you an email to your Yahoo email address starting with KIS with steps for linking it online.
See, I ain't asked her for all of that. Alexa, can you pay my phone bill?
To pay a bill, first you will need to link your account. Would you like to do that now?
No, thank you.
Okay, your account will not be linked.
So y'all, I done learned something new just right then. So if I link my bill accounts to that, then I can just tell her to see. She tried that slick stuff. I did not mean for her to pay the bill acting as me. I need for her to pay that joint herself. Y'all see how she just tried to slick that in there? Link your account up and then I'll take care of it for you. So she gonna act as me. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about, Alexa. I need for you to chip it. I need for you to come out your pocket. She tried to be funny. All right, moving on. Moving on to the 3-axis gimbal stabilizer. I was 16, worked at McDonald's too in London, UK. The first one there. Wow, that is amazing. Wow, what history. All right, so MD, you see how she tried to slick that in there? Okay, you want me to pay a bill for you? Sure, link your stuff. Link your stuff, I'll take care of it. But you know what, that's a really cool feature though. That's a really, really cool feature. Now, I have all my stuff on auto pay, but just suppose I had a bill that wasn't on auto pay and I could link it up and then I can just tell her to pay it and then you can set reminders. So remind me to pay the blah blah bill on the 2nd of the month. And then the 2nd of the month she remind you and then you can just say, go ahead and pay it. And then I learned something new today because I didn't know she could do that. All right, so Alexa, link your account to pay my phone bill.
What's the name of your utility company?
See.
Tell me the full name of the utility company you'd like to link.
That's okay, Alexa. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. That's that split. That's that split. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. All right, so next, y'all. Bye. The next is a 3-axis Gimbal Stabilizer. This is a sponsored product sent to me to share with you. We all know what this does. This stabilizes your camera shooting, right? So if you're taking some video camera and you're on the run, you don't have to worry about the video shaking and carrying on, and then nobody wants to watch your video because you're doing too much. You're bouncing all up and down. I've been making shopping lists with Alexa. Yeah, she does make shopping lists as well. She listens to everything I say. Nothing.
Shopping list.
I can't say nothing because she knows. All right, anyway, put your phone in there and then it will stabilize your phone so you can get your motion. It does come with the tripod. Put that right there on the bottom like that. Screw that on there like that. And pop the legs out like that. Boom. And then you can sit it up and, you know, do your TikTok joint. I used to not trust AutoPay, but I use Privacy.com now. Works great. I've never heard of Privacy.com, but I do have stuff on AutoPay. Like, that's a help to me. That is a help to me. I appreciate those things being out of sight, out of mind. This does come with a shutter as well. So if you want to sit it down and you don't have to be doing this on your camera to start and stop stuff, you can just and get it done. So it is on deal for $67.14. That's a really good price. The list price is $79, but it is down off of that list price. It comes with this carrying case as well. And so you can take it with you on the go, on the road, set your stuff up and record your heart out. All right, this next product, the Nutty Toy 8-pack pop-up toys. Miss B had these earlier today, and I don't know where she put them. I thought I pulled them out of the carousel. They're somewhere here in the house. And let me just look around this corner real quickly to see if they are here, at least one of them. I don't know where she put them at. Oh, here they are, here they are, here they are. Hold on, y'all, hold on. Okay, so this is an 8-piece. I don't think this is all 8 of the pieces. Matter of fact, this is only 5 of them, but it is an 8-piece little toy situation. Each piece looks like this. And these are kind of fun to play with, like if you need, if your child needs sensory stuff, right? Or things to do with their hands, this will do it. You got to have a different code name for her and Siri when live so that they don't respond. I agree, and I keep meaning to do it, but I be forgetting. I forget. Is there only 8 pieces in there? Yes, there's 8 pieces to the set. Of course, they expand. They expand pretty much. They expand pretty much. So this is the fully expanded size, and this is the fully collapsed size. And there are 8 of them in there, so you can. Wait a minute. All right, let me make sure it's fully expanded. Okay, so you can connect them together and link them up and all of that. Now, you saw when I brought it to the live, they were all in a circle because we were playing hula hoop today. And so, again, Miss B is 2, almost 2.5, and she knows what a hula hoop is, but of course, she doesn't have hula hooping skills yet. And so, I was holding it in the middle, and she was turning around in the middle of the circle, and I was saying, go, get it, Miss B, get it, Miss B, get it, Miss B. You could not tell her she was not hula hooping. Nicole, thank you so much for your follow. I am adding you to the roll call list, so when I do the final roll call tonight, I'm going to give you a special shout out to thank you for your follow. And Christy says, good price, so easy. Too easy to get, so easy to get 2 boxes. Yes, I had some of those when I was young. I had never seen them before until they went on deal. Like, I've had these for a little while, so I keep these in the house for the senior executive producers when they come over. There is Miss B, who's 2.5, and then there's a set of 3-year-old twin girls, and they are 3.5. And so when they come over and they're looking for stuff to play with, I have some things for them to play with. My grandson is 4. I'm going to get him some more. He has some. He makes letters with them in the driveway. That's a good idea, right? So these, you can twist them all up and make shapes and make letters in the driveway or in the house, or, help the child to learn colors and numbers and count them and put them together and make necklaces and hula hoops and all of those kind of things. And so it is a really great toy, like even for fidgety adults. Now this is noisy, but even for fidgety adults, maybe this will help you to fidget a little bit less. And it is on deal for $6.77 at the time of this live. Go ahead and pick you up a box or 2. Sorry for the typos. My phone is being weird, autocorrected. We all get that, right? Because our phones just be spelling up some stuff, spelling up crazy stuff. No worries. Make you a little chain. Just have some good old fun with your child, or if you want to play with them yourself because you don't have anything else to do, you can do that too. Okay, so go ahead and pick those up. Next is the Way Plus Kick scooter. Now this scooter is suitable for 8-year-old and up. This is what I gave the 7-year-old senior executive producer. First I bought Miss B a scooter, and then the 7-year-old got a scooter. It is a sponsored product sent to me to share with you. Let me make sure that I say that. And she loves it. I don't know how often she rides it, but I gifted it to her, and she was at my home doing virtual school and couldn't wait to get on her lunch break so she could go outside and do this right here. Now it is adjustable. The handlebars are adjustable, so you can pull them up to the height that you need. It is portable, so you can sling it over your shoulder or take it with you if you're an adult and you want to, ease on down the road to your job or to school or what have you. It does have the brake, and this does have LED light up wheels, I think. Hold on, I might be mixing it up with the other one. Let me check real quick. It does come in 2 colors. Now the pink one, as you see in the video, is actually less expensive than the aqua one. It comes in pink and it comes in aqua. The pink one is $84.99. On deal for $84.99. List price is $169.99. And then the aqua one is $101.99. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. No, I want the aqua one, please. $101.99 for the aqua. And again, it is suitable for an adult to ride on as well. Let me pull it up on the screen for you so you can see some of these lifestyle pictures. Window capture. Boo da boo ba ba da ba. Yeah. All right, here we go. So, oops. Okay. So you see here, there is a grown man on this scooter, a grown size person on this scooter. You can fold it up. I would crash, so best left to my grandkids. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go really slow on it. Freddie says, "Aw, looks fun, cute, looks manageable for them." Yes, very manageable because you are able to adjust the handlebars and fold it down and all of that. Again, an adult can ride it, and so here, super light and compact. The maximum load on it is 240 pounds, and so, you know, from a little child, I don't remember how much that particular senior executive producer weighs, but she's 7, so, you know, she's not very heavy, but 240 pounds. Here you see a couple of adults, just, you know, that's a woman on hers and the dude on his. And he just leaning. He looked like he's getting ready to go to high school or something. He trying to talk to his little girlfriend. Hey, what's up, girl? You got the notes from the math class. Can I borrow? Yeah, come over here and talk to me for a minute. That's what he's saying. And then there go the girl. She like, you need to take your own notes. I'm going with him because he took his notes. That's what they saying. They scooting on away and they leaving him standing there because he should have took his own notes in class. That's what had happened. And so here you see the adult size, the teen size, and the kid size. So it's fully adjustable for the person as long as they meet the weight requirement of no more than 240 pounds. The tread on it is super good. This part here, it is textured. And so you don't have to worry about your foot slipping or anything like that. Your foot is going to stay up there, and it is pretty wide. 6 inches, a 6-inch board, and it is 22.4 inches long. So it is a really, really, really good scooter. Like, the quality is absolutely there. All right, so go ahead and pick that up. Maybe, I don't know who you need to get it for, and maybe it's child birthday coming up, or you want to get out and, you know, summertime is right around the corner. You want to get out, be a little bit more mobile, and you work just down the street at the Starbucks and you can scoot on. This is me scooting. You want to scoot to work instead of taking your car or what have you, with the gas prices being this high. I'm going to take the scooter, right? So go ahead and grab it for yourself. All right. And then last but not least is the wireless doorbell. I have shown this before. It is still on deal for $12.74. And so let me open it up. Let me open it up for you. If you don't have a doorbell on your home, maybe you live in an apartment situation or a home or whatever, you know, and there's no doorbell there, here is a doorbell for you. So this is the actual doorbell. It comes with the adhesive pad. Stick it on the back and stick it on the outside of your home, wherever you want the doorbell placement to be. And this is the indoor unit. You just plug it into an outlet and bada bing, bada boom, you are good to go. So I'm going to plug this into my EcoFlow. EcoFlow. Okay, I set it behind me. Get it on sale before the holidays. Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all know the Christmas season will be upon us before we can even think about it. We're going to be like, what? It's Christmas already? Because we do it every year. All right, so you plug this in like that, y'all. And then when you press this, speaking of, see how quick the holidays jumped upon us? We just mentioned the holidays, and that's your sign. That's your sign to go ahead and get the scooter. Yes, this, you just plug it into an outlet, Christy. Just plug it into an outlet and you're good to go. Now, it does have other sounds. Of course, you can control the volume. I'm just gonna go through some of the sounds. That's your second sign. Now, don't say you didn't have an opportunity. The doorbell done told you twice. It's almost Christmas. All right, so let me see how many sounds it has. I don't remember, and I did purchase one of these for my dad because he did not have a doorbell on his home, and I was like, let me get you a doorbell. And he has a small home, but still, let me get you a doorbell because I wanted him to have one. You know, spruce up the house just a tiny bit with a little bitty doorbell. And I don't know, I guess he appreciates it. All right, so you get 52 melodies. It works at 1,000 feet, so this and this can be 1,000 feet apart, and 5 volume levels and LED flash. I need to install that on my bedroom door when family is over. Outside or inside, like Bluetooth. This plugs into the house. Like if you plug this outside, you won't hear the doorbell when the doorbell rings. This is the chime part of it. So you plug this inside your home, and this is outside of the home for your guests to use. All right. And so one of the interesting creative uses that I saw a woman on TikTok talk about this, and I think that she had 3 or 4 kids. I'm just going to say she had 4 kids named Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. All right. And so she had 4 doorbells, and she had them to put this portion in their room, plugged up in their room, and then she had a little cabinet that was downstairs or somewhere else in her home. I think it was like in her kitchen cabinet or something, where she had adhered the 4 doorbells on there, and she labeled each doorbell. This one was Ronnie's, this one was Ronnie, this one was Bobby, this one was Ricky, and this one was Mike's. And then she would, if she needed to call Ronnie, she would press Ronnie's doorbell, and Ronnie's chime will go off in his room. And the same thing for Bobby, Ricky, or Mike. Whichever child she needed to call, she would ring their doorbell, which was in their room, and then that's supposed to make them come. Now, whether they did that or not, I don't know. But I thought that was such a unique idea. Like, instead of you, kids, come down here, you know, ring the doorbell. You heard your doorbell front and center. Now, I have said this before. Not Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike. Yeah, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. I don't need it so I don't miss my Amazon. I need it so I don't miss my Amazon packages since they are too lazy to knock. You know what? I thought it was just me, Christy. I thought it was just me that the Amazon person just puts the packages on the porch and go on about their business. Every now and then, I had one Amazon delivery person who was really, really good. And so he would ring the doorbell. He would ring the doorbell, but for the most part, they leave the packages. Now, keep in mind, I do have the Echo devices around my home, and when the package is delivered, once they do whatever they need to do to show it as delivered, it does chime. It gives me a sound indicator, so I know that a package is out there. But what's wrong with my doorbell? Y'all just don't want to do. You don't have to wait for me to answer the door. Bring the doorbell going on. Or maybe, I don't know. Y'all know we mid-pandemic, so maybe it's just better that they don't touch anything. I put this in my cart. I think it's a great deal for $12.74, whether you need to use it as a doorbell or whether you want to use it to call the kids down, right? I'm tired of hollering up the stairs. Ronnie! And then Bobby come. Yes, I ain't call you, I called Ronnie. Tell Ronnie to come downstairs. Boom, 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 boom on Ronnie's doorbell. All right, so 21, Robert, thank you so much for your follow. I appreciate that. And I am going to do the roll call now because we've reached the end of the live. And Robert, I am going to start with you when I do the roll call to give you a special shout out to thank you for your follow. I really appreciate it. We're going to start with you, and then I'm going to work my way back on up. Y'all ready for the roll call? Let me turn the lights off again since I have this plugged up. Boom. Alexa, turn off the ring light.
Okay.
All right, now I really want to put it up on the ceiling, y'all. Let me see how I can. Let me see what I can do. So y'all can get the full effect of the roll call. Yeah, there we go. We want that right there. That's the view that I want of the roll call, and then I'll just stand up and do it. Hold on, is it gonna stay there? All right, now let me stand up. Can y'all see me? Okay. All right, this gonna work. This gonna work. Hold on. Let me move it a little bit. Hold on. No, wait. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. This roll call 2022. Hold on. Why you not doing right? All right, we're gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna do the roll call 2022. Here we go. When I have family over, I hear them twisting the locked door before knocking. This would be perfect indication of you need permission to enter. Absolutely. Or get a security camera. I need to add that to my Echo Alert when a package comes. I have no doorbell in my apartment. Oh yeah, Christy, the Echoes will do some kind of sound indicator to let you know that a package, is out there. It almost looks like a galaxy. Indeed, it does. All right, so for the roll call, you are welcome to clap with a clapping emoji. You are welcome to put a 2 or 4 in the chat because we clap on 2 and 4 and not on 1 and 3 for the roll call. Are y'all ready for the roll call? We're going to start with Robert and work our way back to the top. Here we go. And I get to dance this time because I'm standing up. Thank you. Thank you for your follow. Thank you. Thank you for your follow. Thank you. Thank you for your follow. Thank you. Here we go. Robert, thank you. Thank you for your follow. And to Nicole, thank you, Nicole. Thank you for your follow. Then there's Kristen, and Kristen, thank you for your follow. Then to Kayla, I say thank you to you. Thank you for your follow. And Alexandria, thank you so much for your follow. And to Kevin Cook, thank you for your follow too. Then Ken O'Shea, thank you for that follow today. And Wellman Scottfield, I say thank you for your follow. But hold on, wait a minute. Let's get Pamela in it. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's get Pamela in it. Pamela, I say thank you to you. Thank you for clicking that follow button. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your follow. And to Wellman Scottfield, I say thank you so much. And to Wendell 20, thank you for your follow. And Amazon customer, I don't know your name, but thank you just the same. And to Sarah, to Julie, to Rita, to Misty, to Hazel, to Destiny, to Murray, to Lotus, Amazon, and to Ashley. Thank you for your follow. Oh, thank you for your follow. 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 Thank you for your follow right here on Deal or Dud. Thank you to Princess Consuela. Thank you to HT. Thank you to everyone who clicked that follow button to follow me. Thank you so much for your follows. That was fun. I haven't done it like that in a long time. And we have reached the end of our carousel, so I hope you had a great time here tonight watching these deals, looking at these deals, just shopping and having some fun and, watching me knock the camera down and tell stories and all that other kind of stuff. I appreciate you tuning in. Can't get the camera situated. All right, let me turn ring light back on. Alexa, turn on the ring light.
Okay.
Camera's all crooked now, but thank you so sincerely from the top and the bottom and the side and the inside and the outside of my heart for watching and engaging and following and playing and clapping and shopping and all that you do to make this fun for me. I hope you had a great time. I will be back, J.E. I will be back, Kristen, on Sunday night at 11:45 p.m., somewhere in there, near the midnight hour. I will be back with more deals for you right here on Deal or Dud. Before I leave, I want to invite you to shop on my storefront because I have promo code items there every day. Let me show you. Let me show you what they look like. So if you like to shop with promo codes, I got you. Hold on, watch this. Hold on, I gotta go there first. Great vibes as always. Thank you, MD. I'm so glad that you were able to pop in this morning tonight. Okay. Yes, gotta complete my order and get to sleep. I love it. That was great. Your energy is everything. Thank you so much, Kristen. So, if you go to my storefront, the link is right at the top of this frame, amazon.com/shop/Kimberly Millionaire. You'll see me with some lashes and some makeup and some lipstick and some earrings and all that good stuff, right, that I don't generally have on at 11 o'clock at night. But then if you scroll down the page, you will see promo code 513, promo code items, and then I have one for yesterday. So I normally keep about 2 days worth of promo codes here because they expire very, very quickly. So I only try to keep them up for 2 days at a time, but you just click on where you see that list. 131 items from yesterday. Thank you, Kimberly, for the deals. Have a great night. You too, Eves. Got it. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Christy and Wanda Smith. Thank you for your follow, and I will greet you with my face in just a second. But you can go here, y'all, and here are all kind of items. Look at this jacket. Like, I'm gonna have to look at this because this looks super cute. $45.99 is the list price, but if you hover here in the corner, in the lower right-hand corner, you'll see that there's 30% off with a promo code. There's the promo code, and it has a 20% off coupon on it. Now, 57 ratings and 4.5 stars. I might have to get one of these and try it out and bring it to the show. This one comes in 4 colors. Y'all, this is looking like a deal to me. This is super cute. What y'all think? I may have to try this, but I don't see the coupon anymore, so the coupon might be gone at this time. Again, these expire really, really quickly, so listen, hold on. Sometimes y'all take too long. You go to get the deal and the deal is already gone. So if you're going to shop these promo codes, you want to be quick on it, honey. That's why I only let them stay up for 2 days. Only 2 days worth. But just scroll down the list and see what you see what you like. And if that promo code is still good, enjoy the savings. And so I appreciate all of you for watching Deal or Dud with me and hanging out and saving money and shopping and all of those great things. I hope that you had a great time. Again, I'm very, very grateful because I do know and understand that you have a choice in how you spend your time. And so I'm grateful that you have chosen me to spend a tiny portion, a great portion of your day with. We all know time is valuable, and I know that you could be watching anybody else's stream that you would like to. And so I really, really, really want to say thank you for hanging out with me tonight, this morning, whatever time it is where you live. I appreciate you. And MD says, yes, I got the massage gun for my girlfriend. She's going to be so happy about that. I believe that she will be. And then, you're going to have to ask her, hey, can I borrow that right quick? I know I got it for you, but let me just see. Can I just experience it for myself? I'm glad that you picked it up. And I will see y'all next time on another episode of Deal or Dud. Again, it's going to be Sunday, late Sunday night. I'll be right back here with you. Please make sure you follow, turn on your notifications for Amazon so you get that notification when the live starts. And I will see y'all next time.